Hello, everyone. It's me, Captain Blueberry Buckaroo, aka Lancer737, and I want to wish you all a very happy New Year's Eve and then New Year's. I'm gonna play a game while I'm talking. So I have some plans for the next year. We're gonna be playing some My Little Pony games, of course, but on top of that, and doing some other My Little Pony things. Hopefully, I would like to read some stories and stuff, including from the novel series. I've always mentioned this before. It's usually work that holds me back, or I'm so tired I just want to play a game instead. So yeah, definitely some MLP stuff. But I also, and you're going to be seeing more videos of it. I actually have more time now that I can now play some more Star Wars games, especially Flight Simulator stuff. I want to do some Flight Simulator stuff in Ace Combat 7 as well. And maybe some other full-blown Flight Simulator games. That would be pretty fun. Oh, great. This is awesome. Spike as a knight. I love this. Well, some other stuff I want to do. I want to play a little bit of Resident Evil. It's something I normally save for Halloween, but stuff did not go right this year for anything at all, including Halloween, and so I had to put off Resident Evil completely. I want to at least beat Resident Evil 7 because I haven't finished that yet. Also want to do some Punisher games, and probably some more Aliens and Alien vs. Predator games. One thing I do wish, though, and I mention it tons and tons of times, I just wish there was a new MLP game. Not that I don't like the ones I'm playing. It's just a lot of the MLP games I am playing right now, I'm either literally at the end of it. The only thing I have left to do is to level up characters. Or it's late game, so I have to wait for updates for new stuff to do. Otherwise, I'm in the same boat as the ones where there is nothing left to do. Okay, oh, there it is. Could barely see it. And like I said, I mention it all the time, but I just wish there was like an RPG like MLP game. One that I can play. There is one, but of course it won't work on my PC. There's lots of really fantastic MLP fan-made games I cannot do anything with. And unfortunately, because Flash Player is ending, tons of awesome MLP games will no longer be playable. I think they're not playable now just because of that, and a whole bunch of other games too. That's just absolutely terrible. I hope someone somewhere backed up the games and made it so it was possible to play them. But odds are not good that happened. So like Canterlot Siege, that's completely unplayable now. I actually tried playing that for earlier in the year. I don't think it was for Halloween. I just wanted to play it. I don't remember the circumstances behind it. But tried playing it, and because of Flash, the game had already fallen apart. All of them, they were unplayable. It's just so depressing. Because so many people in the fandom made all these amazing games on Flash, and because Flash is dead, it's wrecked the entire library of fan-made MLP games. And I'd have to say, like, out of all the MLP games I played, unofficial ones, the Equestria Siege ones definitely were epic. I dare say they're as good as my favorite ones. Man, and I wish they were just adding more to pocket ponies, but they're not. I even asked them to, and they won't. I don't know if there's something we don't know. Maybe it wasn't as popular as we thought it was, which would be strange because it seems like this one that I'm playing right now is still supported, and it's relaxing. I'll say that, but it's not like a hardcore game. So, like, if I had a choice between this and a new thing in Pocket Ponies or Gameloft, I'd pick the other two. But yeah, it's just I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Why we're not getting more updates for Pocket Ponies. I had so much fun with that because it was like a hybrid mix between Pokemon, which I barely got into. I stepped out of it because like the first creature I got was one that I was not happy with. I was like, you know what? I wanted a dragon, not a centipede, so I'm done with this. I did like the Nintendo 64 Pokemon game where you were supposed to take pictures of them. That was really fun. But like the ones where you capture them, I never had good luck with those games. Okay, so the columns are now fixed. Let's see what they look like with premium. It actually blends in more than I thought it would. I don't want it to blend in. Purple's my favorite color, but that still blends in a bit too much. So we're going to go with blue. So, yeah. So that's what we're going to be doing. And then I would like to, at some point, before Halo 6 comes out, I'd like to have a run of every single Halo game, but on Majestic difficulty. Oh, great. We're going to have some stuff for Luna and Princess Celestia. Looks like Luna's first. And I barely have enough apples for her.
This is one of my favorite memories.
I don't recall this ever happening in any of the stories where she's staring at Luna while Luna's angry on a chair. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. But yeah, I got sidetracked because of what was going on in this game. I guess this game can surprise you a little bit too. But that's an interesting choice. It looks like they chose extremely light blue for the moons on Luna. Excuse me. Anyway, yeah. So, more MLP stuff. It might not come out every single day because I just get so busy that sometimes I can't play a new thing. You'll see there's always stuff for Final Fantasy. It's because, like, all that is always pre-recorded. Like, I have stuff going all the way deep into the middle of next month, already preloaded and set up to come out for Final Fantasy. But, like, the MLP stuff, there's a lot of time limits behind things, or there isn't new stuff, so I have to wait on that. So, like, the MLP stuff is, like, completely fresh. I have to make a new one every single day. But yeah, so you're also going to see a lot of Final Fantasy stuff. And I would not mind doing a run of Final Fantasy VII, the original Final Fantasy VII. Don't have a PlayStation, so I won't be playing the remake. And from what I heard, the remake will eventually come out on Xbox. And it sounds like a better deal to do that because a lot of the bugs will be worked out. And I think possibly the entire game will come out instead of it just being every other chapter, like what they're doing for PlayStation. Well, this turned out pretty cool. I like this picture of Luna. Granted, I'm a Luna fanatic, so that doesn't hurt. But it is a really nice painting / picture. So I'm not seeing where this light blue. Oh, that's right there, of course. Take it mine. I'm in a really weird situation. I'm in a room that has a lot of yellow base lighting. It's really intensely yellow, so like the colors probably look sharper to you than they do for me. But yeah, so that's the gist of it. More MLP stuff. Gonna throw in a lot of Star Wars and Halo stuff. Final Fantasy is always gonna come out. If you guys have any suggestions for when you would like me to try to have it regularly for MLP stuff to come out, let me know. But just so you know, the other stuff on schedule, Final Fantasy stuff comes out at 12 p.m. Mortal Kombat comes out at 3, and then Star Wars stuff, like what I'm having right now, that's going to be coming out at 4. Halo's going to be in between there, maybe 2, maybe something, but just let me know if you'd prefer, like, unless something's preventing me to. if you would like me to have like MLP stuff come out at 11 a.m., let me know. Or, just throw out some suggestions. Anyway, and then the stories. And I'm going to have a special run of Punisher, which I just mentioned. I had wanted to have a Punisher marathon well before even October. That's how things go around here. And let's see what we're going to paint now. Some more power ponies. Okay. I was going to say let's make her a nightmare version, but I don't think I have enough colors to really do that well. Oh, heck, I'll do it anyway. I have changed my mind. I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to make her a nightmare superhero version. So let's see if I can get the colors right. Hopefully I do. I think that's still her eye. I mean, part of her face right there. Whoa, that is not her leg. There we go. Hope I start a new trend. Nightmare ponies. Like, nightmare characters, tons of them. Personally, the alternate nightmare characters would be awesome. And that time I just... Oh, come on! Painting the character is a nightmare. Okay, so after that is done, I think we'll do the hair, which is pretty much just like just normal. Actually, looking back, except for the hair growing more extravagant, I think it's the same for all the Nightmare main 6 as opposed to how it would be if they weren't a Nightmare version of themselves. So, which I thought was interesting because it's funny for Luna that it changes. Well, actually, I guess if you think about it, maybe it doesn't change as much as I was thinking before. Okay, so we're gonna do that. L purple stripe. Oh, maybe that bottom one should be pink. Oh well. We will get over it. Yeah, that's part of her collar. And then we're going to have a couple of pink parts. Put one right there. I think these were turquoise in game, but I could be wrong. You know what? I'm going to change that stripe to a different color in a second. We'll make it this. Yeah, that looks cooler. Let's see. We'll make that color, and the highlighting will also be that color. Well, I'll change the... No, I don't want to change that. I'm going to... I'll make this yellow. Did not want to make that yellow. Guess we'll make this purple. No, that makes it look too much like it's her hair. I don't know about that. I do not know about that. Let's make that white. That looks better, I think. Okay, so now we're gonna do our face mask, which the white parts should be silver, at least the horn. I might actually just leave that white. Actually, you know what? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave that part white. I'm thinking this works. It looks pretty cool, I think. Okay, we're gonna give her a yellow background so that since it doesn't blend, it'll make everything else stand out. So this is my version of Nightmare. Darn it, I always forget the names of all the superhero ones except for Applejack and Rainbow Dash and Spike. Um, Rainbow Dash being Zap and Applejack being darn it, maybe I do forget her because it's like a mix. It's definitely a mix between Miss Marvel's and Wonder Woman's, and I always want to call her Marvelous Mare Duel. I know I'm getting part of the name right, but something doesn't seem right. And then, well, anyway, oh, a group quest. So this is my version of the Nightmare version of Twilight as the masked something. Darn it, I don't know why I can't remember her name. Anyway, I like all the superhero ponies and their actual superhero counterparts. So here we go. We're done with that one.
Equestrian artist.
Oh, great. I'm a certified equestrian artist. I think I'll grow an afro now and I'll run a show just like Bob Ross. The joy of painting ponies. Man, I mean, I guess that's technically what I'm doing now. It's kind of mellow, and I guess I'm like Bob Ross. Great. Hello, everybody. I'm Bob Ross. Now, get your Twilight Pink out and get ready to use a back background so that you can use enchanting colors and make them really stand out. We're gonna have a back background. Yeah. You can either get the back black paper at an arts and crafts store, or you can pre-paint it. Just do it in advance by 2 days. And next, what you're gonna want to use is radioactive yellow. You're gonna want to paint this pony radioactive yellow, unless you don't want to paint it radioactive yellow. You can paint it any color you want, but we're gonna do radioactive yellow. At least I am. I'm saying nothing but contradictive things. So don't listen to me except for when you need advice. But yes, this pony shall be radioactive yellow, which is fitting because this pony is also a spoof of the Hulk. The Hulk is always angry. But we're going to want to stay calm because this is a very mellow painting stream. The joy of painting ponies. And next, you're going to want to use your Pinkie Pie Pink. And you're going to want to paint the mane of this irate, irritated, radioactive pony. Pink. Pinkie Pie Pink. That's what you're going to want to do. Lots of pink everywhere. And we don't have access to the green because financial reasons at the moment. So we'll use electric Zap Apple Blue. I know, I just said another contradictory thing because Zap Apples are rainbow colored and they're not just blue. But we tend to see Rainbow Dash, besides Applejack, obsessed with them. And she is mostly a type of blue. So we're going to do that. We're going to just pretend that it is blue, just for now. Don't forget to relax. This is the joy of painting. This is mellow time. The anti-version of not mellow time. And next, you're going to want to use something. Yada yada. Hushima Hushima. And next, after that, we're going to go back to the radioactive yellow and color this pony's feet that have bloomed out like they're full of water. And next, after that, we're going to use some more. This is actually Pinkie Pie Pink, the other one that's more like blueberry yogurt purple. So this is the real Pinkie Pie Pink. And we're going to paint her mask that color. And the stripes. And that's about it. Normally that would just be a happy accident. But this is also an anti-irate stream. So I'm going to undo that. I'm going to stay calm I promise, I'm not getting angry like the pony that I'm painting. Because if I did, then I would lose all my credibility in this being a mellow stream. And so, now having more Pinkie Pie pink on every single stripe on this uniform. Yeah, I'm not getting angry. I promise. I promise I'm not getting angry. Even if my voice sounds a little more angry, I'm not getting angry. It's all in your head. Now stay calm and enjoy the painting. Now after fixing the unhappy mistakes that happened a couple seconds ago and filling up every single stripe in Pinkie Pie pink, next you're gonna blah 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 blah. You're gonna want to pick Buckaroo Blueberry Blue, which is very close to navy blue, and you're going to color the rest of this pony that color. Or not, because it blends in too much. That was a mistake. Don't listen to me when I make mistakes. You're probably wondering how are you gonna know? Well, your guess is best as as good as mine. So, darn, that color does not work well with the background. Things are not going correct. Calamity and error. We are in some serious trouble. I have just messed up this painting. So, maybe it was not a good idea to get a black background. I am not losing my cool. Maybe it has to be white after all. That's pushing it. There's nothing really working. I am not getting angry. So, black it is. Maybe I was a little too hard on myself. Maybe I'll be fine. Or maybe I'm going to have high blood pressure like this pony that I just painted. Because even this pony is not thrilled with the colors I've chosen to paint her with. In fact, I'm very certain that after this video is over, my head will be able to fit through keyholes because how hard she is going to smack it with a Mullen baller. If you don't know what that is, well, you'll learn in cooking school someday, and it is a very useless tool unless you're making melon balls. Not very many people do unless you're making a fancy entree with crackers and cheese and some fancy sausages. Other than that, it is completely useless. It looks like a miniature ice cream scoop, but it's useless. And then your ice cream scoop breaks, and you have a date over, and you're like, would you like some ice cream? She's like, yes, I would like some ice cream. Not with my voice. And then, so you go to get the ice cream, forgetting that the ice cream scoop is broken. So you're like, well, this melon baller is shaped just like an ice cream scoop. How about I use that instead? Not realizing that because how ridiculously small it has taken you 2 hours to make half a cup of ice cream. And your date is left because she thought that you stood her up and locked yourself in the bedroom or something ridiculous like that. And because she also thought you stood her up, she just went on a date with your nemesis from work. And now you've become a Japanese anime villain. That is why melon ballers are useless. Well, anyway, that is my painting for today, and I hope you guys have an excellent New Year's Eve.